Hey everyone, welcome back to your Cyber Minute. I'm Drew Bongiovanni, a technical product marketing manager here at Index Engines. And in today's Cyber Minute, we're actually going to break from our typical news cycle and break down something that I think flies under the radar in a lot of ransomware conversations, and that is raw disk attacks. Now, a raw disk attack, if you're not familiar, is typically used as part of a two-stage playbook. So first stage is when you're hit with that traditional ransomware that begins to encrypt your files and your data. But then as part of a second stage, they'll actually go after the disk structure itself, and they'll render that file system inaccessible. So not only is your data getting corrupted, but they're hiding their tracks, making it harder for traditional tools to even spot that there's ransomware encrypting that data in the first place. This isn't just theory, by the way. We've seen this play out on an international stage. So we've seen wiper malware being used in the Russia-Ukraine conflict. We've seen these types of attacks being used against government agencies, attacking critical infrastructure systems. And again, the name of the game is really just to conceal the attack for that much longer and make it a lot more difficult for you to kickstart that recovery process and get back up and running. And so obviously this is a question that we've been thinking a lot about at Index Engines is how do you detect something that doesn't leave obvious traces? And so in our latest release of CyberSense, we've actually introduced raw disk corruption detection. In this release, when a disk becomes unreadable, we actually pair that with some other custom indicators to alert you to the fact that you may, in fact, be facing a raw disk attack. So this way, teams can spring into action. They can investigate the issues a whole lot sooner, and they can kick off that recovery process sooner. By the way, in the same release, we've also added support for custom malware signatures and YARA rules, so really buffing up detection capabilities all around in CyberSense. Bottom line here, ransomware isn't always just about encrypting or corrupting your files. It can be about hiding, destroying, and covering your tracks to the point that you don't even know the corruption is there in the first place. And the latest release of CyberSense is really built to address that. If you'd like to learn more about that release, we'll leave a link in the description. But until next time, this has been your Cyber Minute.